Hey, can I get $25 on pump 3?
Sure. Would you also like a croissant, a hot dog, a hamburger, and a donut while you wait?
Yeah, can I get some $8 novelty sunglasses as well?
I didn't say that.
This is a hot dog is a sandwich.
Ketchup is a smoothie.
Yeah, I put ice in my cereal, so what?
That makes no sense.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
What? Welcome to our podcast, A Hot Dog is a Sandwich, the show we break down the world's biggest food debates. I'm your host, Josh Scher.
And I'm your host, Nicole and
And from here on out, we will only be wearing clothing items that have been sourced from some sort of convenience store attached to a gas station.
I have never... Oh, Buc-ee's?
Not only Buc-ee's, you can go into some AMPMs and 7-Elevens will have a random t-shirt rack.
Oh, are you for real?
Dude, I was in one in Burbank and they were selling t-shirts for the local high school. You could buy some
awesome.
John Burroughs high school t-shirts.
That's hiking
I almost bought
awesome.
one, but I thought it'd be, I don't know, kind of weird.
I don't know. Well,
I don't have
does the
kids,
school get
so-
any money?
I don't know. I don't know the relationship.
Interesting.
But the point is,
Hey.
we are talking all about convenience store foods today. We are
Right.
pitting the two, I don't know about biggest. The biggest for me growing up, convenience stores in America, 7-Eleven has about 9,000 locations. AMPM, only about 1,200 locations.
Yes, I did see that as well in my research.
And AMPM is not international. 7-Eleven is very international.
Quite international.
They're actually owned by a Japanese company now.
This happened recently, right?
This happened relatively recently, yeah.
Cool.
And there's a whole thing with the Japanese corporate, because if you go to 7-Eleven in Japan...
I've been.
Oh, you've been?
Yeah,
Tell
the
me about
convenience.
it.
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, they're first of all wonderful. The vibe is wonderful when you go in, and they have it's smaller than your average 7-Eleven. They have rows and rows and rows upon drinks. That's the first thing I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
The sheer volume of beveraginos that they have is staggering to their food. Now their food is beautiful. When I tell you that they have the best egg salad sandwiches, they have onigiri stuffed with whatever your heart could desire, everything from umeboshi to a spicy mayo salmon situation. Gosh, they even have hot drinks, which I love, in cans.
Ooh.
So they have a section where it's hot coffee or hot tea
In
drinks.
cans?
In cans, just sitting there on a warmer.
Wow, they
Yeah.
really are living in 3025,
It was
man.
great. It was great. I love it. And I can't wait to go back to Japan and eat an egg salad sando.
Well, we ain't got no Japanese 7-Eleven.
But didn't 7-Eleven try to bring Japanese style sandos over?
They did. So what's going on right now with 7-Eleven is a lot of them in America, Ray Kroc actually, I believe, pioneered the franchise system.
Sure.
In the same way that Henry Ford didn't invent the car, but he sort of invented the what is it called? Oh my God, I'm so dumb.
Wheel.
No, he didn't. No, you know what I'm talking about? Assembly line.
Okay,
Henry
yes.
Ford invented
okay.
the assembly line, not
That
the
was
car.
what I was going to say after wheel.
Ray Kroc didn't invent fast food, but he invented the modern franchise system as
Right.
we know it. So individual people, operators, families, groups will own a lot of 7-Elevens or a single store.
Right.
And then it's hard for corporate to kind of make big changes because you get most convenience store owners in America, we make money off of cigarettes and,
Random booze.
and random booze and buzz balls.
Oh,
And
buzz
lotto
balls.
tickets. And so it's tough to get a lot of the food items, but I know 7-Eleven's really trying. AMPM, on the other hand, full disclosure, we have worked with AMPM as a brand partner in
And
the
they've been
past.
great.
And they've been great. And I love convenience store food.
Is this TOOMGIS?
AMPM is TOOMGIS. TOOMGIS is
Too much good stuff.
It's an acronym for too much good stuff. Although, yes, it is an acronym and not an initialism.
It is not people assume it's initialism.
But it is pronounced TOOMGIS. So it is an acronym.
If it was TMGS, it would be an initialism.
An initialism.
Initialism.
So NFL is an initialism, but not an acronym.
Because you don't say NIFL.
You don't say NIFL, but FIFA is
Is
an
an
acronym
acronym.
because you say it.
You don't say FIFA.
Correct.
I love how much I learned just by sitting here and absorbing information.
I love that we got these nachos staring us in the
Okay,
face.
go for the nachos. AMPM nachos.
We're going to be comparing different foods from 7-Eleven and AMPM. Now, we tried to match them up as much as we could.
We really tried.
One of the fascinating things about 7-Eleven is their main source of heating. They have the boxes.
Right.
They have the hot boxes where they bake pizzas. They put them in the hot boxes
Right.
with wings and mini tacos. And
The mini tacos are good.
I think
You
they're
like them?
okay. They're not my favorite. What I love at 7-Eleven, we don't have represented here today because AMPM can't match it, are their taquitos. Anything
on the roller? Is it on the roller?
because the hot dog roller is the only main heating source inside of 7-Eleven, so they have to turn all their foods into tubes. And now
Smart.
they've tubed a lot of foods.
That's smart.
Taquitos already a tube, so someone who came up
They
with that
are too.
was like, hey, taquitos, like, great, what else you got? And they're like, we can make a hamburger shaped like a hot dog. I'm like, okay, what else? We can make a chicken nugget shaped like a hot dog. And they've
Great.
done all of those.
Yeah, and do you like those?
I do.
I never reach for them.
Oh, the buffalo chicken roller, that was my
Yeah.
favorite. Cheeseburger Big Bite. It was just a cheeseburger
Big
log.
Bite, isn't that a hot dog?
Well, so yes, the Big Bite is the official name of the 7-Eleven hot dog.
Oh, I see.
But the cheeseburger Big Bite was a log of burger meat with little pockets of cheese in it.
Oh God, was it served in a bun?
It was the craziest thing is it was always very unclear when you ordered the cheeseburger Big Bite was generally served in a bun. But you'd order a buffalo chicken roller and they'd just like put it in a bag. And I'd be like, hey, I think that's supposed to be in a bun. And they're like, is it? But there's breading on it. And I'm like, well, yeah, but it's like
Okay.
a fried chicken sandwich. And then they'd be like, would you put a taquito in a bun? I was like, well, no, but
You were having these full existential conversations with the convenience store owners?
I don't think they were an owner. I think they were just an employee, but yeah. This is how I spend my time.
Honestly, if that makes life worth living for you, I'm so happy that you have such accessible outlets, honestly. Some people are like, I want to travel the world. I want to cure cancer one day. Josh is like, I want to chat up my local employee from 7-Eleven. And you know what? Good for you. Finding
you.
joy in the mundane little things is honestly what keeps you going.
That's good because earlier today I was trying to find joy in the mundane things and I was trying to tell you a story about the frozen pierogies that I grew up
I'm
eating
so
as a child.
sorry.
And Nicole just goes, you yap so much. I was like, we host a podcast
so
together
sorry. I was
for
so-
5 years.
Can I tell you why?
Go ahead.
Wait, it's because every time we were doing something, every time we would stop doing it, you would say something like you would just start talking about like limon chips and how they're more curated to the Latinx apart, like like people, and then you would be like, oh, I used to eat these potatoes O'Brien all the time, like every time we and just like shut up. Just exist in silence. It's comfortable.
Je refuse.
We've been doing this for 5 years.
Yeah.
You should be comfortable being silent next to me for like 5 minutes.
I'm at home. I'm chatting up myself. I'm flirting with myself. I'm out here throwing game. If you can't,
Our
love yourself,
nachos
how
are
the hell are you gonna love
solidifying. The
anybody else?
cheese on the nachos
Eat,
are
Bubba,
solid.
you're hungry. Eat the damn nachos.
Okay, so we're gonna
acting like I'm taking the chip out your mouth. Shit.
So why'd you do that?
There was too much nacho cheese.
So the AMPM cheese, I'll say this: it seems a lot more. It seems a lot less. I don't know even what to say. The nacho cheese on the AMPM is less glossy. It's more globular.
Yeah.
I'll say that. It's
What
also
were you
more
gonna
yellow.
say?
I don't know. I was looking at the shine factor of the. It looks oddly thick. It's oddly thick and strangely enticing.
Check it out. It's the blizzard test. If you can turn the chip upside down with a jalapeno on it, that means the cheese is thick. Now, is that a good thing?
Am I gonna get botulism from this?
Now, what Nicole's referencing is the last known botulism death in the United States was indeed from convenience store nacho cheese. Bottoms up.
Like, what does that do? What's the point of that?
Women.
I don't get it.
Called pinchos
Little bites?
in the Basque. I swallowed a whole hot menu.
Go like this.
In the Basque country, they call this.
Okay, thank you.
In the Basque country, they call these pinchos
Yeah.
or tapas in Barcelona.
Okay.
But in America, we take liquid cheese, queso líquido, if you're Espanol, and then we put these little pickled local chili peppers.
You
to
mind
delight.
if a white boy speaks Spanish? I don't.
Okay.
Okay,
gotta
so
try it.
whenever I sent out a runner to go get these, and they said, "Hey man, sorry, they didn't have a lot of cheese at the 7-Eleven," and I'm like, "Hey, that's
Yeah, that
okay.
happens.
Which do I like? Ooh, there's a level of acidity, tang, and heat in this nacho that I wasn't anticipating. In the 7-Eleven one,
Now, have you ever earnestly gotten a tray of
No.
nachos? What do you mean, no? I thought you were a gourmand. I thought you were a connoisseur. I thought you were a flanneuse about town.
I'm just a is it dilettante?
Dilettante.
I'm your average dilettante, contrarian dilettante.
No, I am not. I am a true patron of the art, so I'm going to lick the nacho cheese. Mm-hmm. Okay, I've calibrated the taste off that. Now I'm going to
Okay.
wipe it off of this. Interesting. I feel like the AMPM nachos, the cheese is a much more violent shade of orange.
Yeah.
However, does not have the same amount of taste. There is literally
You're right.
there's a reciprocal relationship between color and taste. 40% more colorful, 40% less flavorful
In this experiment.
in this experiment.
It's like whenever you get a burger and they say American cheese and then it's orange.
Yeah.
And like you expect it to be orange, but like on the off chance they have like a slice of white American, you're like, oh, what is this? It's not going to taste the same,
Yeah,
even though
yeah.
it's the same exact composition.
Now, there is also, so at these locations, there are two spouts attached to pressurized hoses. One filled with nacho cheese, the other filled with chili. Now, you can open the bag of chips in the store. And Nicole, typically you would run it under either of those for as long as you want.
Either?
Either. But now what I do is I will get a cheeseburger big bite, I'll get a hot dog, I'll get whatever, I'll get taquitos. And sometimes you get a little bag of taquitos and you run that under the chili spout, and the chili spout goes, and it spits chili onto your taquitos. And you put those in the bag and you kind of massage the chili into them.
Oh, yum.
Because sometimes the taquitos, they get hard. They're open air. They're sitting there for a while.
They're open air?
They're open air. I mean,
What
there's
do
a
you mean?
glass case
There's a
over
glass
them.
case
But
over
it's,
them.
you know what I mean?
It's
they're
an air
slowly,
fryer. It's an air fryer.
But they're slowly losing
desiccating.
moisture.
They're
desiccating
desiccating
over time. So you need to re-moisten them with chili.
Okay.
And the cadence at which the chili comes out, it is quite unnerving because it goes. The chili machine at a 7-Eleven retches chili on
How
your
does
food.
how does the nacho cheese come out?
It's like a stream. But the chili, there's chunks of meat, right?
Akin to butter you would get at an AMC.
Yes, correct. Absolutely. Yeah. So a thin stream of consistent nacho cheese just versus absolute sharts of chili.
I'm sorry we didn't put chili on these.
Oh, that's okay.
You're okay with that?
Winner 7-Eleven on the nachos,
Yeah,
for sure.
I agree, I
For
agree.
sure, for
Okay,
sure.
okay.
We got to go hot dog, right? Stick with savory?
Yeah, I'm going to have you eat these hot dogs because, yet I remind you, I can't eat these unless they're to a certain temperature.
I'm so
Whoa!
glad. I will eat the microplastics. These are steaming.
Oh my God, Josh.
Like steaming Willy Beeman.
Do you want condiments?
Absolutely.
Would you like me to
ketchup and
just-
mustard this bad boy.
Let me get some
jalapenos on there too.
I can't do that.
What?
I can't do the jalapenos. Why isn't this opening? Oh my God, it's been steamed together. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Josh, I'm so sorry.
What?
Josh, I can't do
Just mash it. Just mash it in the bun. Hey, give it. You're being too gentle with it. You gotta. No. You're not clawing hard enough. Check this out. This is 7-Eleven one. Just gotta put your hand in there and really,
Oh my God.
really rip
Wow,
it open.
you really
yeah.
got in there.
Just gonna claw that in, and boom, hot dog.
That was an
This
art
isn't
form.
food you can be gentle with. So now what I'm doing.
What do you do? Are you
I've
torpedoing?
put plenty of ketchup and mustard on the hot dog in the bun, but what I'm doing is I'm now swirling the hot dog
Oh my God.
around. This is called Josh's special torpedo underdog hot dog maneuver. Let's try the AMPM. The AMPM now braided bun. I don't like that because it thinks it's better than me. Come in here with a braided bun. I'm eating the hot dog from a gas station. Also, Arco generally like.
Can you open this mustard? I've been struggling for an hour. Open the mustard.
Oh, that's a good hot dog.
It's a good hot dog? Is it all beef?
I feel like there was a bone in there. I think it's an all beef hot dog.
I opened the mustard. I didn't need your help or anybody's help.
Let me try the hot dog plain. It's a good hot dog.
I'm not going to do your cyclone roll around, but you can do it if you
I don't
like.
think there's a natural casing on the AMPM.
Oh my God.
It's not a particularly unnatural
Whoa,
casing.
the bun is. The bun looks like a before photo of of someone getting a facelift.
Yeah, so what happened is they put a whole bun inside of a bag. Now, if you just go to the store and you don't get it to go, they don't put it inside the bag.
Are you okay?
There's a sign on this that says buns hot dogs in warmer 4 hours.
Oh,
What does that mean?
I think you have to use it. Oh, you have to eat it before 10, 12 a.m. Or else you'll get sick and die. Josh.
If I die, and I don't think that I will, I want it to be hot dog related. I also want it to be because I negated the warnings of a very clear sign that said, like, don't eat this hot dog. And then slow pan over to me, and I got a hot dog in my mouth.
Wow, so you were supposed to use this by 10:12 when we're recording this at
Dog for dog here.
1:49.
Now, you see a much pinker color on the 7-Eleven Big Bite. Again, this is a
Nitrates.
big player in the hot dog game.
You think it's the nitrates?
The nitrate salt, the pink salt, the prog powder. You know? But over here at AMPM, it's a little bit thinner,
Can you face the hot dogs towards me?
Look into the face of death.
I will say the one on top is 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
The one on top has a coarser grind. A coarser. Do you feel it more snappy? Which is snappier?
But the AMPM is actually snappier. I feel like the
because it's
AMPM
finer?
has been emulsified with more extra ingredients.
Okay, fair.
I don't
Which
think
do you
I like a
more?
coarse ground hot dog.
Okay,
The AMPM hot dog is a better hot dog
okay, all around.
all around.
Okay, so
There's definitely less meat in it,
but it's a better hot dog
but
eating
it's a better
experience.
hot dog eating experience. And that's what I'm here.
Sure.
When people talk about 100% beef hot dog, I go, I don't care what percentage of which animals you're using, as long as you create the best tasting squishy meat tube that I can put inside of a bun. I don't care if that animal is about to go extinct.
Sure. Oh well, I would care if the animal was going to go extinct.
Yeah, I care about the extinct. No, make me a good hot dog. If it's a Galapagos tortoise that's going to make the best meat tube, put that in my bun.
You done grandstanding? You done? Yes. You done grandstanding about hot dogs? Are you okay? We've had the most fun day. We've been together all day
Yeah,
today.
we haven't left each other's side. It's
We
been great.
have been in each other's...
I miss these days.
I know.
Yeah.
We have been in each other's vicinity all day today, so we're a little wacky. Sorry about
I'm
that.
going to a nice dinner tonight.
Yeah, where?
Huh?
Where?
Going down to Major Domo.
Oh my God,
Doing a
have so
collab
much-
dinner.
Oh yeah, you told me about
So I
this.
can't spoil my appetite. Oh,
Did you have 3 pieces of El Pollo Loco too right now?
4.
4. Okay.
All right, 4 pieces. I'll put a local.
You eat so much.
I love it. I did leg day today.
You deserve. Okay, so
Thank you.
okay, you push. I had no idea, whenever you work out, how heavy your legs are. You know what I mean? They're half of your body, but there's so much weight and bone and muscle down there. You know what I mean?
What did you think was down there instead of bone and muscle? Jelly? Bowl of jelly?
No, but you know what I mean? Stop eating.
The jalapenos are a palate cleanser in between hot dogs.
Okay, good. Whatever makes you happy. So AMPM wins the hot dog races. Good job, AMPM.
Which I will say is a huge upset because 7-Eleven, Big Bite hot dog, I will say, I think it's slightly too big.
They also have the AMPM. AMPM has a Tapatio hot dog that's really good.
Tapatio hot dog's good. I just kind of want the flavor of my hot dog to be hot dog.
I
I'll put
appreciate-
Tapatio on my hot dog.
I appreciate the addition of Tapatio. It makes it like a spicy chorizo sausage flavor.
It tastes like, do you ever have a brand called Tijuana Mama pickled sausage?
Yes, I have.
Yo, that's for real sickos out there.
I love that stuff.
What else you want me to eat?
You want to take a break? Do you need a break?
Take a 3-minute intermission. Oh, you know what we can talk about? I feel like I should address my hair.
Oh, sure.
So-
No one, half of the people aren't watching this. They're listening.
Well, it's a fair point. So for the people listening, I look like an asshole.
No, you don't. He's trying. So for all of you that are not watching, he's trying out a new hairstyle. He's figuring it out. He's figuring out his sense of style, and he decided his barber recommended
Oscar.
His crestfallen barber
Oscar, nice guy.
recommended. Hey, you have great hair. Let's try something new. And Josh saw that he was a little bit sad, and Josh likes to make people happy, and he said, "Yeah, let's do it." And then Josh is basically rocking a pompadour of sorts.
Kind of a half pompadour, half slick back, no
half
part.
pompadour, half slick back, no part. The sides are a little shorter than you would anticipate, and I think in 4 days it'll look really good. You know what I mean?
Well, so I goes to my barber, right? And Oscar
goes
looks
to
at
my
me.
barber, right?
Oscar looks at me. It's a nice, old timey kind of barbershop, family owned business. Been going for 5 years. Love him to death. And Oscar just goes, the usual. And I was like, what's wrong?
So
What's wrong,
sad.
Oscar? You don't want me to get the usual? And he just goes, I don't know. You could try something different. And meanwhile, Oscar's trying a different hair, so I think he's going through something in his life.
Yeah.
His new hair looks great. He's got the kind of fashion mullet, but he's got curly hair. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, listen, Oscar, if you had my hair, how would you wear it? And a smile broke out upon Oscar's face. And he said, I would slick back but give it a little volume. Because I can't do that because my hair is really curly. So I think you should do it. And I was like, make me your canvas, Oscar.
Okay.
You know? And then he did it. And so I am doing this to honor my barber because he's been a good dude for the last 5 years.
I think that's
and
great.
hopefully he was also a good dude before that.
To be fair, every time I go to the hairstylist, I always say, do whatever you want. Just make sure you cut off all the death.
You have necrotic hairs?
No, split ends and stuff. I just say, hey, just chop it all off, but do whatever you want in terms of style and shape and stuff.
Love that.
This is 7-Eleven coffee.
Oh, I drank a lot of this.
Yeah? Your coffee order is black 2 ices, right?
Black 2 ices, but if I'm at a 7-Eleven,
Okay.
now they have all of the tiny International Delight creamers.
I love those. I could drink those all day.
I'll rip about 7 or 8 of those bad boys in there, and I mix and match. I do a couple amaretto, a couple Irish coffee, a couple French vanillas.
Disgusting. So many chemicals.
And then 6 Splendas.
Wow.
If I'm going to 7-Eleven for the coffee.
Well, it's black. This coffee is black. That's 7-Eleven.
Tastes like the coffee I make at home.
Okay, really? So it's good?
No.
Oh, so the coffee you make at home isn't good?
Correct.
Oh, okay. And then AMPMs?
Those are coffee.
Are they both the same? Similar?
That's nice. You try.
I don't want.
What? You can't drink coffee because of the baby? No, don't. It's going to come off as me peer pressuring you to drink, to put your baby in jeopardy.
I'll have a sip.
7-Eleven, it feels a little bit more full body. Don't drink the coffee if you don't want
I have
to.
to sneeze.
I thought this was...
I have to sneeze. Hold on.
Who is sneeze?
This feels like our 50th podcast. You know what I mean? Do you remember, Maggie? Around our 50, 60, we would be this unhinged. Okay. Ugh, I hate black coffee so much. Ugh, should be illegal.
AMPM. Okay, nice. Is this a flavored coffee?
The AMPM smells flavored. I like the AMPM one more. It's
I will
less
say
astringent. It's less astringent.
They're both good.
They're both okay.
And I'm not listen, I drink a lot of coffee. I drink really good coffee, but sometimes I'll go into, if I get dragged to one of these coffee shops that have a lavender cold oat foam topped matcha, whatever, right? Then I'm not going to get a normal black coffee or cold brew. I'll be like, okay, give me one of your V60 pour over single origin Ethiopian whatever.
Sure.
I've had some of them's that I'm just this tastes just super acidic and really astringent
Poorly
and watered down.
Yeah, I've had that too.
And maybe they're right and I'm completely wrong, but the 7-Eleven coffee actually tastes really good.
I prefer the AMPM. I think it had I think the lack of astringency is what I'm looking for in a black coffee.
It tastes like there's an extract in
There might be. That might be the case.
I'm willing to call this a draw.
They're both good.
Legitimately
they're both black
good
coffees.
cups of coffee.
Ready for donuts?
And also both of these places have really invested in upping their coffee programs. Because they are trying to play in that space. And I think they're seeing the white space with Starbucks kind of focusing less on
coffee.
Hey, come here for your morning coffee.
Yeah.
Now 7-Eleven and AMPM are hey, and McDonald's frankly got into that space too.
Right.
Now that Starbucks' core business model is I don't know, white women.
Yeah, or kids. I feel like
Kids.
it's geared
White
towards
kids.
high school kids.
Kids of all races and ethnicities.
Yeah, I agree. So I have a glazed donut from 7-Eleven, and Josh is unbagging a.
I have a Keith Haring painting.
Man, no, that's not Keith Haring. That's Jackson Pollock. Actually, it's more Basquiat.
I was gonna say Basquiat, not Haring. Basquiat.
Because of the sides. You see the sides are more Basquiat.
Yeah. So these are both donuts. What we're talking about for people that can't see, we got a chocolate iced sprinkled donut, and it is in a plastic packaging. The sprinkles have spread themselves along the packaging and created a sort of streaky, almost dark fauvised colored painting.
Are these both cake donuts? No, these are both
Both yeast donuts.
7-Eleven tastes good.
7-Eleven's a good donut.
Really good.
The 7-Eleven glazed donut is as good as a donut from your average LA donut store.
I agree.
AMPM donut?
Oh, the texture's completely off. The icing's good. I actually really like the icing on top of the AMPM donut, but the texture of the actual donut's completely off.
The AMPM donut that's a struggle.
I think it's because of the way they package it.
It's not though. It's a dough structure thing. You can tell. Look at how much denser the crumb is.
You're right.
On the AMPM donut versus the 7-Eleven donut. 7-Eleven donut in their pastries. I love how 7-Eleven will add regional specialties. Like one of my favorite quirks of LA
I know what you're going to say.
are 7-Elevens. When you go up to the front, they have something called a quesadilla salvadoreña.
Right. Had it many times.
It is a Salvadoran. I mean, they call it a cheesecake. It's like a little snack cake with farmer's cheese baked in there and like sesame seeds on top. And it's so good, but it's like such a regionally specific thing. And I always get it. And they have De La Rosa mazapan.
Always.
Oh, the peanut powder candy.
I love that stuff. I love the quesadillas. Are they called quesadillas? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
7-Eleven wins.
Go
Easy.
7-Eleven. That was great. And it's time for cookies.
AMPM.
Josh, say it.
I've gotten a lot of what?
Do you want some cookies?
You guys want some cookies? Shout out to Chris Kattan. Come on the show. We want Chris Kattan on the show, right?
I have met Chris Kattan before.
You've met Chris Kattan?
Oh, yeah. I have
a nice
photo.
man?
Oh, he's wonderful. He's a star. I'll always know him as Mango. He'll always be Mango to me. So from 7-Eleven, we have the white chocolate macadamia nut.
I'm eating the chocolate chunk cookie from AMPM.
I don't think I like cookies anymore.
It's a weird thing to say.
I know. I'm a little weird now.
The cookies at AMPM, they taste fresh baked in a way.
Oh my God, that's so good.
You know what I mean? This has that kind of like crispy on the bottom, soft on the top, kind of chewy and very, very, very sugary, but not in a bad way.
The 7-Eleven cookie is a little hard. It's a little tough to get through. But I absolutely love the AMPM cookies. My goodness.
The AMPM cookies have the perspective of like a grandmother who's been perfecting her own very quirky recipe for like years. You know what I mean?
Very good.
And I could see how not everyone would like this AMPM cookie. It's a little hard. It's a little chewy. It's not that like pillowy, fresh baked cookie, but that's not what I want out of the cookie.
That's not what I'm getting out of this. This is like, it tastes homemade. What an incredible way to do it.
7-Eleven cookie, it's still very good. The 7-Eleven cookies, I've always loved the 7-Eleven cookie. I used to eat a lot of lunch at 7-Eleven when I was dirty bulking in high school to get beefier for shot put. And boy, did it work.
Oh.
You know, you get like a thing of the Onami brand California roll. You get 3 taquitos doused in chili, a cheeseburger, big bite, and a pack of cookies. That's 2,400 calories before a 3-hour weight room workout and shot put.
That's what you needed at that time.
So I'm very familiar with the 7-Eleven cookie, especially white chocolate macadamia nut, my favorite cookie. Other than oatmeal raisin. But
you know what it reminds me of? Subway cookies.
Yeah, similar.
Yeah.
Well, shit, does that leave us with a tie?
Yeah.
What's the tiebreaker?
Maybe we don't need a tiebreaker.
Maybe we can just let these two kings of convenience live by themselves?
I think we can.
Wow.
We can make that call.
I think whoever's jalapenos are spicier wins. Fine, it's a tie. Well, all right there, Nicole. Heard what you and I have to say. I'm burping up jalapenos. Now it's time to find out the wacky right out of the universe. Time for the segment we call
Opinions Are Like Casseroles.
I don't feel good, but I do have 4 hours until I have to leave for dinner.
Okay.
So I think if I just do some push-ups, drink a couple sparkly waters, I think I'll be good.
I think so too.
Okay, let's get to it. Oh, boy.
Hi, Josh and Nicole.
Hi.
When I made guacamole,
Okay.
when I lived in New York,
Don't know why that's
I'd add something that I cannot do now that I live in Texas.
Oh,
but I
interesting.
think it honestly makes the guacamole
Wait, pause.
so much better. So I want to know what you think.
I'm going to say it's peas. Remember when they put guacamole in peas and everyone freaked out?
Oh, they put peas in the guacamole. That was
I
an
just said
interesting.
that.
You said they put guacamole in the peas.
I meant to say peas in the guacamole.
Peas in the guacamole, which that sounds really nice, right? A little smashed pea avocado.
I mean, anything to hide
dip.
fruits and veggies.
Okay. Maggie, we'll play this in a second. But let me
Josh
grandstand for a
has
second.
something to say.
I wanted to make a couple guesses. I was gonna say like jugo de naranja agria.
Oh, yum. Okay.
Sour orange juice.
Yeah.
Like I feel like maybe a Dominican thing that you can't find in Texas.
Okay.
That does sound nice in guacamole. But I remember talking to a writer named Bill Esparza who was talking about how weird it is. He, to me, is literally like a taco savant. He knows more about the history of Mexican and all of Latin American food than anyone I've ever met. And he's written, books and produced for TV shows. And he was talking about how weird he thinks it is that people in America specifically like fetishize guacamole. And he's like, in Mexico, he's like, people think that doesn't go on guac, this doesn't go on guac in America, but in Mexico, like it's just something that you like have at like a taqueria, right? Mm-hmm. It's just some guacamole is just avocado, lime, and salt, and they smear it on their carne asada tacos. And he's like, it's weird that in America it's this like $15 table side event, that people have these strong feelings over.
Right.
And so I always thought the peas and guacamole thing was like really, really funny.
I thought it was funny too.
You know what I mean? Anyways,
let's find out.
I'm
going to say mango.
Why can't you get mangoes and...
Instead of just doing avocado, like whatever you put in it, instead of doing the lime juice, you smush in a couple of kiwis.
Oh.
But then you eat it with like lime-flavored chips.
Okay.
I really love the taste of the kiwis in a guacamole.
You were close.
And I can't do that now that I live in Texas because I live in Texas. But let me know what you think.
Wait. She's not. Surely kiwis are available nationwide at this point.
Yeah, I think it's more of like a
cultural thing.
That's a cultural thing, yeah.
Specifically the thing that we're talking about.
Yeah. Like weird diehard, like you can't do this to guacamole. I said mango, it's very similar. I'm having a little bit of trouble tasting it in my mouth, but I can like understand it a little bit. I can meet you halfway. I can get there.
I think the best guacamole I've ever had in my life. You were there.
Oh.
Well, but you left. It was an event that.
I'm sorry, I leave you sometimes.
You went. I drank too much. I gotta go.
I'm so sorry I do that sometimes.
No, that's totally fine. I understand it. But it was a chef. I wish I could remember her name, and I'll try and look it up. But she's from Phoenix, Arizona, and she made just the best guacamole I've ever had.
It was the best guacamole I've ever had.
There were pomegranate seeds. Did you eat it?
Yeah.
You were there for that part. That was before you.
Yeah, before I dipped.
It was just so perfectly seasoned and proportioned and simple. It was incredible. And she was like known as making the best guacamole.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, let's see how good this actually is. Incredible.
It was phenomenal, 10 out of 10.
She put pomegranate seeds in it.
She put it on it.
On it, not in it. Correct.
On it,
Topped
not
with
in it.
pomegranate seeds.
Right. It was
Probably
really
a garnish, but like, that's not that far from kiwis.
It's not.
That's not that far. She's from Arizona, very established Mexican food culture. She's Mexican herself.
I'm not against it. I can't taste it right now, but I imagine it's pretty good. And I like the lime chips. I have lime chips at my house all the time. So
I tend to not love fruit in salsas.
I hate fruit in salsas. Mango salsa is my biggest op. Hate.
Yeah, I don't like. I
hate. Look at me. Hate.
Even in this is a crazy thing. I don't love like pineapple and al pastor. I'm not there for the pineapple.
I'm okay with pineapple and al pastor.
I would almost rather just have like adobada, which is basically
Sure.
the kind of same thing. I think it's a Tijuana-based
Okay.
term.
Okay.
But just give me the delicious spit roasted pork without the pineapple, and I think I'm having a better time.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the theory behind
Good
it.
to cut it through all that fattiness.
That's what the salsa's for, dude. That's what the onions are for. That's what
Okay.
the cilantro is. That's what the limon is for.
Okay.
Lime is the only fruit that I want in my salsas and in my guac, I think.
I don't like pineapple
You know?
salsa. I don't like. Do you like it in your ceviches, like pineapple mango ceviche, things
No.
like that? Sometimes it's good.
No, man. I want
I want to hear.
I'm trying to
other
think.
people's opinions. I want to
Yeah.
hear more. I want to hear more people's opinions, Maggie. Okay. Sorry, Josh.
No, it's okay. I
Hi,
get
Nicole and
passionate.
Josh.
Hi.
Just because everyone says Josh first, Nicole's actually the best. I have a really hot
Rich,
take when
I
it comes
suck.
to spices. I think everyone has different spices growing up in their household.
Spices.
And I think one spice that I only found after experiencing a lot of like Caucasian cuisine
Mm-hmm.
Go
is
on.
celery salt.
Yeah.
Why is that specifically Caucasian?
Oh. that's a
Anyways,
yeah.
thank you for listening and let me know your takes.
Why is celery
salt?
salt mainly for people of the caucus?
And now we're talking Caucasian, not as in from the foothills of the Caucasus Mountains. We're
this
not
is
talking
white
about
people.
Central Asians. We're talking about whites, most likely American whites. So this is ground celery seed mixed with salt. I do not know like what area in the world would have started doing this.
I have no idea. I have no context. All I know is that it's good with a Bloody Mary. That's how I know. I know Bloody Marys and celery salt go together.
Chicago style hot dog. They put celery salt on a Chicago dog.
Interesting. Oh, it's also reported to be an ingredient in KFC's secret spice mix.
I do agree. It is a really unique taste that you cannot get anywhere
You can't
else.
duplicate it with another spice.
I don't know. I grew up in a Caucasian household, right?
Yeah.
Jewish, but a lot of very assimilated to American whiteness in a lot of ways. I grew up in an area in Orange County that, though very diverse, there was a lot of sort of assimilation towards whiteness. Most people I know, most whites, the main spices they use are blends.
Salt, pepper, paprika. Oh.
Salt, pepper, paprika, sure, but they're using like Mrs. Dash. They're using McCormick Montreal steak. They're using packets of Lowry's taco seasoning.
Okay, yes.
I don't know a lot of Caucasian Americans that really had a great grasp on how to use actual raw whole spices.
Interesting. Okay.
You know what I mean? These are the Caucasian. These are the whites that I grew up with.
I don't know. I never really cared or paid attention to spice cabinets in my white friends' houses.
How much spices are used in Persian cuisine?
Oh my God, so many. Literally, my mom came over on Saturday and we cleaned out all of my cabinets, specifically my spice cabinet, though, spent hours organizing my spice cabinet. It was a disaster in there. Like, I had like 4 different kinds of cumin. Did I keep them all? Yeah,
funny.
I did. But I have there's a lot of spices in Persian cooking, but it's very delicate. I'll say this, it's an incredibly delicate art form when it comes to Persian spicing of things. There's nothing inherently punchy or slap in the face or addictive about it. It's all very balanced, and it takes a steady hand and someone who knows how to cook to be able to cook Persian spices like a Persian person.
You know what I think is the ultimate Caucasian spice?
Paprika.
No. Paprika is a black spice.
Oh, really?
I firmly believe that.
I think paprika's for everybody.
I agree that paprika is for everybody. But I don't think that can be I'll tell you what it is, chili powder.
Oh, okay. I'd love to hear why.
Because if you are a Mexican cook cooking Mexican food, you are likely never going to use a product simply called chili powder.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're using guajillo, you're using pasilla, you're using chipotle.
Right?
Yeah.
You could use chile molido, right? Ground chili, but the packet, the thing that just says chili powder, unidentified chili.
Right.
It can be any different kind of color. And Rachel Ray in her cooking show goes, and I love a little bit of heat, and puts an 1/8 of a teaspoon of chili powder into a whole bowl of soup that you would never even start to taste. That, I believe, is the whitest spice in the world.
I always thought chili powder was meant to flavor chili.
And it is.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But it's not. Which again would make it a very white spice.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah. That's what I believe.
Wish we could tell you more about celery salt. I mean, maybe I need to buy some.
I would like to experiment with it more.
Hi, this is Chris from Bend, Oregon.
Hi.
Hey, Chris.
I'm calling for my girlfriend, actually. Whenever she eats a sandwich, she'll eat about half of the sandwich normally, bite by bite. And then she'll pull the sandwich apart and eat every individual component on its own. This is like every sandwich. Like the cheeseburger, she'll be eating the meat patty and the slice of cheese and the bread and the lettuce all in different pieces. So, just want to know if you know what might be wrong with her.
Yeah. Have you heard of the show Couples Therapy on Paramount Plus, I believe?
Is that where it's at?
I don't, yeah, it
I think
is.
it's a Showtime show.
I mean, I think there's a plug-in with Paramount that you can watch Showtime shows. I started watching it. I think it's just a weird quirk that your girlfriend has. I don't think there's anything wrong with her. But if you can't really solve this, I recommend going on the Couples Therapy show with Dr. Orna. She's pretty freaking lit. Big fan of Dr. Orna. She's so level-headed.
But she seems to care a lot, but not too much to where
Which is important. It doesn't rule her life.
Dr. Orna Goralnik.
Brilliant woman.
If I were to Dr. Orna Goralnik you hear, I would say that it's great to have curiosity about your partner and what they do. But you should never hold that against her. You shouldn't try and figure out what's wrong with her. You shouldn't love her in spite of her tics. Things that you may even see as flaws, you should love her because of those. Because you, I'm sure, have equal amounts of tics and flaws, and you want to be loved for your whole self, not in spite of parts that might be deficient. And then she'd flip her beautiful hair, and then it's cut to random B-roll of a New York City street, someone picking out an orange from a market, and Dr. Orna just holding on to a subway pole, thinking
Great
deeply
show.
about her clients.
I'm a big fan of the show. Do you have a favorite couple on that show? I like Michael and Michal because Michal's all kinds of crazy.
There was a couple that
I also love the trans woman couple. There's one trans woman and one cis woman.
I think, I remember them. I don't know any of them by name, but there was one where they like owned a restaurant together. I think I maybe only looked them up after the fact, but the guy was just like the worst.
Mao.
Oh
A lot of
boy,
people dislike Mao.
dude, and I would watch it.
Malignant narcissist. 100%.
100%. Yeah, I would watch that and like try and give everyone the benefit of
Grace,
the doubt. And no, just like the worst person, and the wife just trying to hold it together. Man, she tried.
I heard they got a divorce.
Great. I love that.
Anything else, Maggie?
One more.
Crank
What,
that
Maggie?
soldier
One
boy.
more.
Hi, my name is Grace. I'm a newer fan of
A
this
little
show.
Grace. Give her a little Grace.
And my
Thank you for listening,
controversial
Grace.
food opinion that has made many of my friends upset with me is that all foods can be categorized as either a soup, salad, or sandwich. And for the record,
Yes.
casseroles are just hot salads in the same way that pasta salad is a salad.
Yep.
I'm
Agreed.
going to let you take
Thank
this
you.
one.
Agreed.
I'm going to let you take this one. Should I just tell you random foods and tell me what category they go in?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get a list of foods going.
I will say, I do believe that everything can be categorized into anything.
But do
If
they
you really
need
look
to
at-
be?
They need to be. But this, right? We've talked about this before. There is no such thing as a fish, right? Every animal can either be categorized into mammal, into bird, into fish, into lizard, whatever. Until you really get the fish, and you're like, wow, there's a lot of really diverse, crazy things going on here, and the only thing they seem to have in common is that they're kind of in water, which is a meaningful distinction because very few humans live in water. So for us, we can kind of just go, they're in the water. They'll figure it out, the categories themselves, you know? And so we could, of course, create 3 arbitrary categories to view things in, but is it meaningful and does it serve our lives? Nicole, give me some foods.
Onion rings.
Onion rings are a sandwich because the breading on the outside and you eat it with your hands.
Buffalo wing.
Buffalo wing is, again, a sandwich.
Taco.
Taco is a sandwich.
A California roll.
California roll is a sandwich because it is encased on both sides by starch.
A scoop of ice cream.
Oh, that's a soup. It's a soup that has been frozen, you
God.
see. Come on, you know that. You
A
microwave
mozzarella stick.
sandwich?
No, I mean like a string cheese.
Oh, string cheese, that's a salad. Especially if you string it.
An alfajor. Don't say sandwich.
Alfajor is literally the perfect sandwich cookie.
Asparagus. Just a stalk of asparagus.
Nicole, you put lemon juice,
Don't
olive
Nicole me.
oil, salt,
Don't
and pepper
Nicole
on
me.
that. This is a salad. Of course.
A croissant.
Sandwich, just a very plain one.
A head of cabbage.
You know the answer.
A
You know the
cabbage roll. A
answer.
cabbage roll.
Cabbage roll is also a salad. You're talking about like golomki?
Golobki. Yes.
Golomki?
Yes, I am talking
Talking about
golobki.
golomki? One of my favorite weeknight dinners to make.
Dude,
it's a lot of
underrated.
labor. It is a lot of labor.
A piece of toast.
That's a sandwich.
No, it's not.
Of course it is. It's bread. That's what makes sandwich.
A date.
A date is a salad. Any single produce item is a salad.
And on that note, thank you for listening to A Hot Dog is a Sandwich. We got new audio-only episodes every Wednesday and a video version here on YouTube every Sunday.
Diet Coke is soup. We got... I'll see y'all next time. You know where to find us.
Bye.
Our new Mythical Kitchen Staff Collection is here. Grab yours today at mythical.com and become a part of the MK team. No culinary skills required.